It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Sacramento Kings going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And for Los Angeles, they're 6th in the Western Conference. From up around the top of the pack last year to the middle of it so far this season. Still some time to improve that position. LeBron James in action tonight. Doesn't always log the same minutes he used to, but Shaq, if the game is close, last 2 minutes, he really puts fear in your heart.
Well, LeBron can't be stopped physically, even at his age. When he's in the zone, it's nothing you can do.
I agree. He can win close games with his offense. Then he can stop you on the defensive end in a close game. He's the most unique guy that can do everything the game possibly has ever seen.
And now we send you to Kevin Harlan as they get ready for the opening tip.
It's an all-Western Conference matchup, and today's game is the Kings coming to town for this one. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Lakers are enjoying this break from the road. On paper, you'd give them the edge, but of course they're not taking anything for granted. They'll look to come out strong and prove they're the better team.
And they've had the edge against this team, winning the first 2 matchups with 4 total on the season. They look to continue that advantage here tonight.
Keep the foot on the gas pedal in that case, Greg. You know what I say, if you can handle that, keep it down, man, don't let them up. So I'm thinking they're looking for the knockout blow here.
Well, we got plenty of youth on both sides. Clark, what's it like to be part of an up-and-coming team in this league?
You know what, Kevin? I think it's a mixed bag. I think it's both very exciting and on occasion extremely frustrating because you don't know what you don't know, and the lack of experience sometimes is more prevalent with young teams than more experienced ones. So watching both of these teams develop over time is really going to be fun to see how their journey plays out.
These coaches will need a lot of patience, though, and the veterans on the team, too.
Exactly, both ways. You're right.
Now Sacramento starting 5. Fox is at the point with Hield next to him at the 2. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Bagley, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. And for Harrison Barnes, the scoring forward out of UNC, said he wants to model his game, Clark, after Paul Pierce.
Hey, that's not a bad guy to look to model your game after, boy. Paul Pierce knew how to get it done, and he wasn't overly athletic, but he knew how to play angles. He could get to his spots, and he was such a great mid-range shooter who developed into a consistent three-point threat as well. So I like that comparison or that aspiration for Harrison Barnes.
That's good from Barnes.
And, you know, Harrison Barnes is an effective two-way player, becoming better every day on offense and can defend multiple positions as well.
Now here is Davis. Inside. And James with the basket on the assist by Davis.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Rondo against Hield. Here's Fox. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome getting good positioning close to the basket.
Here's Davis. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Davis has got his first bucket in this one.
And he'll take that. The nice, easy mid-range jumper, first bucket of the day.
The defense just gave him that one, and you talk about starting on a high note. Didn't seem to respect his mid-range J there.
Nobody near Barnes. drains the three-pointer. Barnes has got his second basket of the night.
You know, Barnes is a good shooter from deep, Kevin. I mean, when he's in rhythm, he's dangerous from out there.
Fires at the elbow, and Davis puts it in.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
I think he's got to be more aggressive, stronger, getting through those screens. Can't allow shooters that kind of space to pull the trigger.
Now here's Barnes. 6 points for him. Five to shoot. That one drops for him. Barnes has got 8.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Outside Rondo. Pass to Green. Passes to Davis. Shoots over Fox. Anthony Davis again. 6 points for him.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot. Well, in case anybody doubted it, the Lakers are still a premier destination for free agents. I mean, L.A. is L.A. Historically, the Lakers have done a good job making the most of the attraction of playing in L.A.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Davis on the follow. And that makes it a tie ball game.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
And the Lakers will seemingly always be a player in free agency.
Well, I think a big part of it is the appeal of the city and the glamour that comes with being in L.A., and not to mention the historical greatness of the franchise. I mean, the Lakers are a unique organization, not just in the NBA, but I think in all of sports.
Timeout. And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance?
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Cousins. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Danny Green. And Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Bielitsa comes in for Bagley. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Barnes. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Heel. Here is Cook. Here's McGee. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. It's Bielitsa, and another three for Sacramento.
And, you know, Ariza is a great value-utility Velcro kind of guy. I mean, somebody that knows how to dish the rock.
Cook kicks to Davis. 1:37 left in the first quarter. Sacramento leading by 5.
And with everything that Anthony Davis does on offense, it's just mind-boggling. His scoring inside and out, the percentages, he does it all. He is undoubtedly one of the best big men in the league, and many would argue he is the best in the NBA.
Kuzma inside. Ariza covering. Basket counts. And with Anthony Davis, the stat lines, Greg, he can post on any given night are just absurd.
Really, Davis still strong defensively, but he really impacts every facet of the game. One of the rare players who can carry a team on both ends of the floor. There just aren't many great players that can lead a team to a championship, but I think Davis is of that mold.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Cook looking it over. Lakers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Quinn Cook at the line for two.
Shooting two.
No good on that one. Bradley's checked in for the Lakers. And he sinks the second. And it's the Kings with the ball. They lead by 4. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
Yeah, that was more than just a tough loss. That was a complete embarrassment.
Yeah, the woodshed is what we call that. They annihilated them, simply had no answers for how to slow them down.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Here is Cook. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bradley. No good on his first attempt of the game. Harrison Barnes getting it done for the Sacramento Kings. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. DeMarcus Cousins described what it's like playing next to Anthony Davis and figuring out who gets the ball and when.
You know, some games, I mean, he's walking early. I mean, why wouldn't you want to keep feeding on the ball? And, you know, sometimes it's the other way, vice versa. So, I mean, in those situations, it's kind of obvious, but it's those games where we're both, you know, not necessarily coasting, but I guess at average, then we have to learn to pick our spots.
It's a good problem to have, and Greg, they're figuring out things pretty well, playing together.
Yeah, both dominant big men, and you need star power to win in this league.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Sacramento.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Cook out there with Avery Bradley. And it's Young in at the 3. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter.
Fox is a willing passer, always looking to find his teammates.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Quinn Cook. Sacramento also making some changes. Bagley, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Barnes comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Buddy Hield in for Bogdanovich. Here's Cousins. They really needed more from him in that loss to the Clippers. Outside Rondo. Clock at 6. Ball's knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox. Clark, you were drafted 8th overall by the Indiana Pacers. Do you have any indication that you were going to be their pick in particular, that you were going to go in that slot? Was there any kind of inkling at all?
No, I only visited with teams drafting 4 through 7. Talked to the Chicago Bulls, the Dallas Mavericks, and I read some of the reports about where I was projected. But you know what? Once you get past the first or second, sometimes the top 3 picks in a draft, you really don't know who's going where after that. So I was fortunate. I landed in a good spot.
Right.
And Indianapolis was a good place for me and Rosie to be as I started my NBA career.
It sure was. Now here's Barnes. Rajon Rondo missing his last shot. Lets it go from the wing. Not going to go that time. And the Lakers take it the other way. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
I mean, frustrating when missed free throws become contagious. Really the Achilles heel in that one.
Well, if you're going to win, you've got to shoot a good percentage from the stripe. And for them, they have no one to blame but themselves.
Now, here's Fox. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Three-pointer. Rajon Rondo with the rebound.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
Agreed. I mean, when the defense is right there, you got to move the ball, make the extra pass. That's a case of a poor shot selection.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
You know, Barnes plays with confidence on the block. Excellent at being aggressive with the defense and earning the foul.
2 shots.
That's good from Barnes. And the Lakers making a change here. Green's checked in. Barnes hits them both. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Can't blame him. I mean, the effort hasn't been there, just has not been there. Hopefully, he can get the fire lit.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. Here are the team leaders in steals. You need to play heads up against these squads. 5th best, the Kings.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Rondo against Fox. To end the drought. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And when engaged, Rondo is special. A triple-double threat who does a little bit of everything for his squad.
First trip to the line for him here.
Rajon Rondo at the line for 2.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Young. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. We try to stop, hold down, combat great offensive play. Clark, in your eyes, what are the keys to great team defense to do that?
Yeah, there are a couple of things, Kevin. One is communication, attention to the detail of what you're trying to minimize or take away. Good offensive teams, you're not going to be able to take away everything, so you try to prioritize what you're going to take away. And then just a collective commitment to communication and to helping each other, because you can't do it at a high level by yourself when you're facing a really good offensive team. Everybody has to be on board and locked into what you're trying to get done defensively.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the Kings signed some quality vets last season, but when the losses piled up, they decided to go young. Now, the focus is on development. The veterans still have a role, providing steadying presence on the court and in the locker room. Kevin?
David, it certainly is a balancing act. Thanks for that report. Dedmon kicks to Bagley. Sacramento moving it around to the paint and finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, great timing there. Bagley gets off the ground so quickly, gives the defense no chance to react.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment. Indeed, what a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Timeout called the Lakers.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
Yeah, a lot of blanks there. Can't hit a thing. Has to be deflating.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers.
And a moment now to see some numbers for Rondo. He's averaging 6 points a game, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
Barnes against James. Barnes passes to Fox. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Caldwell Pope against Barnes. Over Caldwell Pope. That one wide left.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Did a good job guarding the mid-range, extended out nicely, and definitely bothered the shot.
And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Cousins. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. And Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Sacramento also making some changes. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Reza comes in for Barnes. And it's Bogdanovich in for Heel. Now here's Caldwell Pope. No points in the game yet for him. The shot's good from McGee.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Sacramento.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Bagley. Back to Bogdanovich. From downtown, it's JaVale McGee with the rebound. Lakers trail by 14. 52 seconds left in the first half of the game. To the inside, Caldwell Pope. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Yeah, cashing in close, Caldwell Pope. Showing you there, he's more than just a jump shooter.
Fox passes to Bagley. And Davis sends it back, and he gets it back. Fox with it. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. And it's Bagley that time on the assist by Fox.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there, Kevin. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
Here is Cook, guarded by Fox. Here is Cook. Right side Davis. It's stolen by Bagley. 1 second left, and Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 4 points this quarter.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, no let up. The killer instinct on display, trying to put this team away. I love the tenacity.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's Sacramento as they end the second quarter on a 14-4 run. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Harrison, a strong first half for you guys defensively. What has worked at that end?
We're trying to be active. This is a very good team. They've been shooting the ball really well from three, so we're just trying to run them off the line.
So far, so good. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello! You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here at this beautiful table. This is a beautiful table.
What is this, oak?
It is. It's, I think it's teak.
Oh, teak.
There's Shaq. There's Kenny.
Polished oak.
Teak. It's very nice. It's very nice.
You mean antique?
No, it's just teak.
Teak.
I have an antique.
Harrison Barnes was the man in the first. He had 10 points and 1 assist. What'd you think about Sacramento, Kenny?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, recipe for disaster. Without major improvements defensively, this game is OVA. Over.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Why you think they call me ankle boy?
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Harrison Barnes has really been making it happen, guys.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, I liked how they took the initiative. They were really locked into what they wanted, not letting the defense dictate their shot selection.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. On the floor for Sacramento, Fox is at the point with Hield next to him at the 2. Bagley is out there with Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Barnes in at the small forward. Bagley kicks to Barnes. And Fox has it in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Bagley, good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, and Bagley has the reputation for showing variety, can score in a different way on each possession.
Good work there as it goes. LeBron's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Nice to see how easy he takes over games. Makes it look elementary. I mean, that's why they feed him the rock so much.
Fox passes to Hield. Back to Fox. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground. And because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Now, here's Fox. 6 points for him. In the corner, it's Heald. Back to Fox. Puts up a three. Green with the rebound.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
Agreed. I mean, when the defense is right there, you got to move the ball, make the extra pass. That's a case of a poor shot selection.
LeBron can't get it to go.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot. And, 1 for 4, not a good start. I mean, they got to play with a little more energy this half.
Took him no time at all on that one. LeBron's got 4 this quarter.
You'll love the awareness from Rondo. Just an excellent passer who's actively looking for his teammates.
Now here's Heald. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Nick Young's checked in for the Lakers. Bradley comes in for Danny Green. And a change for Sacramento. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Bagley. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And timeout called. Luke Walton has had enough. Clark, we know of your involvement with college basketball, Cole in the Final Four. College teams occasionally change conferences here in the NBA. There's talk of eliminating conferences altogether.
Yeah, you know what? I'm a bit of a traditionalist here. I'm open to change, but I think there would need to be more rationale behind the change than what I've heard or read. So I think keeping it the way it is fine. So that tradition aspect of it is what I'm hanging my hat on. Anytime you try to manipulate matchups, though, to me, is walking down the wrong road. So, in my opinion, we should stay with the conferences for now.
I like that thought.
I used to be holding the camera. You wonder what? That's praying to me like my hand got done. We love good time, but I feel like Santana. Seems like in this one, she won a Montana. I was clean, Tony Montano.
Kevin, let's take a look here to see where the Lakers rank in the NBA.
And going back to that top ranking in terms of block shots, for me, it's been pure dominance. Defensively, they have such great presence around the rim, and at times, that gets in your head.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Bradley dishes to Rondo. Now here's Cousins. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Even though he's been on, they still are behind. I mean, there's only so much he can do.
Now here's Fox. Heald outside. To the middle, and stolen by LeBron. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. Rondo finds James, and James throws it down.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been stellar as well.
Now here's Fox. He's got 6, and it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. And Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Cousins. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Young. And Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And then for Sacramento, Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Riza comes in for Barnes. And it's Bogdanovich in for Fox. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Heald against Bradley. 5 on the clock. They need this one. Rebounded by McGee.
And that's solid defense, rock solid, contesting without fouling. Well done.
And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Bradley.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Greg, what else is there to say about LeBron? One of the best to ever play the game.
I mean, he's been the face of the league for so long, and He's done a tremendous justice to that title. Has always played with so many expectations and really has met every single one of them. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see a guy like LeBron in the NBA, and he's truly been a generational talent.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Guys, I think free throw shooting, and Steve, you can speak to this, is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season. Shooting one.
And really, even at this stage of his career, James just seems ageless. He continues to dominate night in and night out.
So the Kings call timeout, their first.
And with the Tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
You're exactly right. Halting the other team's run momentarily. Let's see what he comes up with now, Greg.
Well, free throw shooting, such an important part of the NBA game. And as the two-guard position goes, these have been the best in the league over the last 10 games. The fourth spot held by Buddy Hield.
We've gotten used to seeing a lot of terrific free throw shooters from the two-guard ranks, but even so, it shouldn't take away from what these players have been able to do up there.
Yeah, I don't care what their position is, guys. I mean, they deserve a bunch of credit for those numbers. Each one of them is just so clutch at the foul line.
The Lakers on offense. They've gone on a 13-0 run. Got that one up quick. LeBron's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took them as long as it did to finally get things going, but as we always say, better late than never.
Now here's Hield. Shoots over Kuzma. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Caldwell Pope on the wing. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Bogdanovich. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
You must make that one. Even with the defense present, these are shots you have to finish.
And finally, they fought themselves back to even the score. We've got a new ball game here now.
And really all the momentum is theirs, making such a strong comeback. So I think you've got to really feel good about their chances the rest of the way.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. You look at James, what a contribution.
And Kevin, they need this timeout. He's flat out owning them right now. Can't miss.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Hield.
Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. He's putting up about 17 points, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
Now, here's Ariza. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And it's Hield off the drive. Greg, as we know, Buddy Hield, a Wooden Award winner at Oklahoma.
I mean, he grew from nothing, his words, in the Bahamas. And his first hoop of crate he nailed to some plywood. Couldn't even afford the nails. Had to find those. So from there to here, what an incredible journey.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Hield. And the Lakers making a change here. Green's checked in. And he makes both free throws.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Green. Caldwell Pope outside. For the lead. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points. Pass to Hield. And that one goes long. Holmes with the steal. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Kings lead by 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 2. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the 4th quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers. JaVale McGee is out there with Davis. Then it's Green. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Bagley. That one goes. Count it. Bagley's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for Sacramento. The Lakers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Green kicks to Caldwell Pope. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And Davis throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Here's Bielitsa, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Good. 6 points for Buddy Hield.
Terrific timing on that pass, placing it in a great spot, ideal spot where his teammate could score.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now here's Caldwell Pope trying to find Green. He's got it now. It's good.
And they have picked it up offensively here in the second half. Ball movement, getting high percentage shots. You can definitely see a difference.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And last season, not a beat missed for KCP. Even after switching teams, he played his same brand of defense. Unfortunately, the lack of bite shooting the ball stayed the same as well. That's an area he's got to improve.
brain and my brain are biting. Sad frames I watch plays exciting. And amongst the snares where you find it. I smell a breeze in the morning. I feel your presence is warning. I paid attention to warnings. So we were too caught up and chase warning. Hands open, hit flash it. Ooh, them boys stay nasty. Moving like Aladdin. And who was you talking to? Hands open, hit flash it. Ooh, them boys stay nasty. Moving like Aladdin. Them blue ones you talking to. Hands open, hit flash it. Ooh, them boys stay nasty. Moving like Aladdin. Them blue ones you talking to. Hands open, hit flash it.
Some changes for the Lakers. DeMarcus Cousins comes in for JaVale McGee. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Sacramento also making some changes. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Harrison Barnes comes in for Bielitsa. And it's Fox in for Buddy Hield. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to listen to Dave Yeager's huddle with his team. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Rondo passes to Green. Back to Rondo. 14 feet away, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Rondo's got the lead up to 1 now for Los Angeles. The Kings have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Rondo against Fox. Sinks the 15-footer.
Guys, he has been a major factor, big time, outstanding at getting quality looks and knocking them down.
Rondo finds Cousins, and the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
First personal foul, team's first.
The Kings have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Fox against Rondo. Outside Bogdanovich. The pass to Barnes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, Barnes doing a nice job embracing contact on the way up. Superb at throwing himself into the defense and drawing the foul.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Kings.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
That's good from Barnes. James checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Barnes hits them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Now here's Rondo. High post, Davis. Here's Cousins. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Kings leading now by 3. And here's Bogdanovich. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Barnes. Hield's checked in for the Kings. and he can't hit the second.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
The drive by James, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
2 shots.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5. Minutes have gone by. Rondo against Fox. He kicks it to Barnes. Pass to Hield. Here's the three. Connects from three-point range. And the Kings lead by 5.
And, you know, Barnes is a really good all-around talent, a skilled passer for a guy his size.
On the wing, James, covered by Barnes.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Dedmon in the high post. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Cousins. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Rondo. Finished off the break.
He just lives for the moment. Rondo there coming up big time for his team when they need it most.
Healed against Green. Passes to Fox. Pass to Barnes. 4 on the shot clock. Over James. That one wide left. Lakers trail by 3. Now Cousins. Down low. James in the post. Dedmon's there. Here's Sacramento now. They led by as many as 18 points. Healed against Green. Healed dishes to Fox. Barnes outside. Kicks it to Heal. Beyond the arc. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Timeout called the Lakers. They're down by 1. 20 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
And really no need to rush. Still plenty of time to get a good look.
Well, if they've got a play that they use to get a quality shot, this is the time to run.
Survival tactics. They holler, come here, son. Come here, son. Come here, son. Come here, son. Yeah, we really gonna run. Come here, son. 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 Yeah, we really gonna run.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Harrison Barnes.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
20 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Fade away. Oh, off target.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Gentlemen, two shots. Two shots.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
So it gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
And the Lakers call time here. They're behind by 3. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 11 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Shooting two.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Green bounce pass. And here's James outside. Off the mark.
Barnes is really showing some good work on defense. Outstanding at staying in front of his guy and challenging the shots, making it hard for him.
So it's Sacramento picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.